Hello everyone and welcome back. We are once again back on the fencing project, which we have got to get completed. At this point, basically all we lack is running the wire through here and putting some juice to it. Then we'll be able to turn the critters out then. But we have not got it done for a couple of reasons. One being the weather. Two, another one being we have had so much other crap going on, if you will. But it's probably close to 60 degrees right now. Forecast, this is the 6th or 7th day of February. And forecast is for it to be in the 70s tomorrow. Rough day at work. It's been a rough couple of days at work. So there's a good possibility I may take a vacation day tomorrow, or part of tomorrow. I've got something Friday that I can't miss, so I've got to be there for HIT. So I may take off part of the day tomorrow at least. It is almost dry enough to plow. There is probably some of our fields that are dry enough to plow, but I have yet to get the moldboard plows put back together. That's another thing that I have got to get done. But yeah, it's my fault. I should have had some of these things done before now, but I didn't. So there you go. Levi's coming up on the gator, and it don't sound like its normal wide open self. I don't know why he's slow, but anyhow, you can see we got this piece of a fence through here. What we're doing is running 3 strands of barbed wire, 3 strands of barbed wire, and electrifying it on this, which should be sufficient. Keep the calves in, and then we're going to go ahead and turn them out in this pasture, give them somewhere to kind of run around and this, that, and the other. Grass is actually greened up in the last week. It's not, I mean, it's growing a little bit, but that's what we're up to. So we're going to start, we originally were going to string high tensile number 12 wire, but we decided just to go with 12 gauge barbed wire. It's a little easier to deal with actually. So that's what we're up to. We will kind of take you guys along, so enjoy. Okay, I'll show you what we're doing here. And you can see we're just running this, and in the long run, in the big scheme of things, this is a temporary fence. That's all it is, just temporary fence. Eventually we will fix the lime fence up there, and we will build a 6-strand barbed wire fence, a good one. And but right now we're just and there'll be 3 strands, this strand, this strand, and this strand, and they all 3 be electrified. And there'll be a gap here to access the woods over there. Now here's the wire that we were going to use, and you can see we've kind of got a mess on our hands right here. It's just stiff. It's a pain in the butt to use. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and get HIT down. We only have 1 strand of it run. You can see we've thrown it over here, and we're going to replace it with this barbed wire. We've got 4 rows of the barbed wire, so we got a mile. Probably ain't got enough. We'll probably need a couple more rows, but that's not too bad. And what we'll do on these insulators is ever so often, and it don't have to be real tight. The key to the electric fence is training them to it, getting them used to it. But what we'll do ever so often, we'll wrap it, like right here. You can see we wrapped it, and we will ever so often take a piece of small tie wire and tie it to these. Now if a deer runs in it, they will break those insulators off. That's just part of it. But what we'll do when we do our 6-strand barbed wire is we'll do 6 strands of barbed wire and then a hot wire on the inside, and that way it kind of extra peace of mind. But they see this good, they can see this good, and you know, that's we will flag it once we get done, put flagging ribbon on it. And but it's starting to drizzle the rain on us. We literally haven't gotten very far on it. It's been one of those days, it's been one of those weeks, it's been one of those months already. But we've got to get a few things done up outside of fencing here this afternoon. So we're going to get that done. Like I said, I hope to take part of tomorrow off. And if I do, I will get, if I can get this side fenced, insulators across the top, that side over there fenced, you know, I will have down there around the barn. I've got to get some underground electric fence cable and cross a couple of gates down there, fix that, electrify it, check it, make sure everything's good and hot. Probably what we'll do is turn the bottle calves out. They are a little easier to keep up with, and keep the heifers in the lot down there. And once we turn the bottle calves out, keep the heifers in the lot, we're going to get the halters on the heifers. We'll let the bottle calves stay out here for a little while, and then in about a month, 6 weeks, we'll pull them off. We'll fertilize this good. We got to fence that over there. We got some other places we got to fence. So there's a lot of things we got to get to doing. Work is extremely busy this year, this time of year, and it's you know, work's almost interfering with the farming, if you will. But that's just part of it. We will address that as we move forward. But anyhow, if you like what we're doing, like following along, seeing what we're up to, which doesn't seem, been one of those years, and 2018 was kind of like this, and I don't know what the deal is, but it seems like it's been one of those years where you just can't get anything accomplished. And it could be the way I'm doing it. I don't know. Very possible that's what it is. But it does seem like it's been a struggle to get things done. So, but we're trying. We're that's all we can do. So we'll just continue giving it effort. But it wouldn't take us one good 8 to 9 hour a day. We can finish this fence. And then of course we need to move over there and start fencing that, which we will. Like to get a fence around that. On that side over there, I got to cut some trees down, cut some bushes up and stuff like that. Eventually, I may cut the timber off this over here and convert it into pasture as well. Timber is getting close to being mature enough to harvest. Not quite, but it's getting close. If it were a little bigger, I'd probably go ahead and cut it. And I may start cutting on the bigger end down there. More mature timber. Working my way up, and as I do, clearing it, making pasture out of it. So we're pretty fortunate in this area. We got a pretty high stocking rate. In other words, we can put quite a few cows on an acre of ground just because of the rain we get and the ability to grow grass. So it doesn't take a whole lot of ground, and you know, it may be 1.5 acres to a cow or something like that. I don't remember, and it depends on the pasture. So but like I said, we are trying to make headway, and we are slowly but surely getting there. So keep watching, subscribe if you hadn't, hit that notification bell, and we are going to, everything we own's out of gas. So we've got to go get a jug of gas and a can of diesel fuel. I was hoping to bush hog some this evening, but it is what it is. We're not, but we're getting what we can done, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good evening.